I'm going to show how to polish your salt plates using this polishing kit here, which has multiple glass plates, each with their own grit basically. One of them has some sandpaper attached to it, and then the other glass plates get finer as you move down the gradient. To show how to do this, I'm going to be using a brand new salt plate, but this technique can also be done when the surface of your salt plates ends up getting really scratched or foggy, where the infrared light transmitted from the spectrometer could be obstructed, like you can see on this brand new salt plate. It's a lot more foggy and opaque, so infrared light is going to have a difficult time being transmitted through it. Now, the idea is to use some distilled water while rubbing these salt plates against these glass plates to dissolve and remove the damaged or foggy outer layer. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of distilled water onto all three plates. You don't want to add an excessive amount of water, just enough to spread around on the glass plates as you rub the salt plates against them. But the sandpaper does absorb some of the water, so you can add a little bit more to that if needed. Now, starting at the most coarse plate, the one with the sandpaper on it, you'll take one side of your salt plate and begin rubbing it against the sandpaper in a figure 8 motion for a few seconds. This will help dissolve and remove the outer damaged or foggy layer. Once you've done that for a few seconds, you can move on to the large plate to the left and do the exact same thing. This plate has a finer grit to help smooth out the outer layer. And finally, you'll finish polishing on the third final plate, which has the finest grit. Once you're done with that side, you'll want to grab a Kim wipe and quickly dry off your salt plate so that the remaining water doesn't continue to dissolve it. Then you can simply follow the exact same technique to polish the other side of your salt plate. Once you're done, you should have a nice and clear salt plate ready for the spectrometer now. Be aware though that you should only polish your salt plates occasionally and when necessary, because each time the outer layer will be removed and the salt plate will continue to get smaller and smaller.